G'day everyone, something a bit different, 1/24 scale. I Love Kit, Royal Air Force S.E.5a. So for those who don't like doing the smaller scale biplanes, perhaps this is something that might be a bit easier. I don't know, I've never looked at one on this scale. It's actually bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I know it's 1/24 scale, but biplanes World War One. Oh, that's nice. We've got some rigging. Got the blurb of their kits. The duck, which I did, is in their catalogue there. Looks like they're 1/18 scale Dauntless. Man, that'd be massive. Anyway, oh, looking at that. Okay, what's that about? So we've taped over something there. Go down a minute. Alright. So you got your sprues. There's one clear part for windscreen and photo etch for the rigging, which is a nice inclusion, and your decals. So starting with the interior and the timber, painting up timber colours for the framework, your floor and your seat, your yoke, instrument panel, the upper panels that go between the fuselage halves, or the interior section of the aircraft. Then your fuselage halves go on. By the looks of it, they've moulded in stitching for the fabric. We got the legs going on for the gear. Photo etch starting to go on. That may be something that you might put off towards the end and to make it painting easier, perhaps. And on to the wings, cabanes going on, control surfaces. By the looks of it, they're all two halves for the control surfaces. You got the gun going on the windscreen section, and then your wings going on the fuselage, the cabanes that go from the fuselage to the upper wing, and the control surface on the rear, the rudder and the stabilisers, and some more photo etch diagram going in for the rigging, exhaust going on, and the sight, and then the upper wing going on, rigging on the rear control surfaces, and then the longer rigging sections, and that will be just about it. And the gun on top, and of course the propeller. So there's no engine, just your radiator and propeller. Alright, so I'm not going to take that out of the bag, but it's nice and clear. Stick that there so I don't lose it. Right, you got 2 colour schemes to choose from. And call-outs are in, well, there's several brands, but they're not all available on each brand. So they got Mr. Hobby, Vallejo, Model Master, Tamiya, Humbrol. And the only ones that are all available is Mr. Hobby. So some colours and other brands, if you use them, you're going to have to mix and match or find out the alternate colour or whatever. So we got the dark green. This one's all dark green over sky, and this one's a two-tone. So we got a so they reckon that's wood brown, but that looks a lot different to the one I got. And what's the other one? The dark green. I do like that scheme, but I don't know about their image of the colour. They don't look right to me, but I'm thinking of a different colour. What do we got there? Some more master tools. Right. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it out. So it's got a protective film on both sides. I'll just leave that on. Okay, you get the gist. It's rigging. Decals. No tape holding them on for a change, so they're massive. I'd be painting them anyway. If I was building it, I'd be just masking and painting them. Circles are easy enough to do. All you need is a cheap old circle cutter. And if I was doing that one, you can, if you've got like a silhouette cameo or something, you could cut the numbers, or you could, that's just in the white section, you could cut out that area, paint the red, white and blue on the stabilizer, rudder, and just use the numbered decals, cut them out that way if you didn't want to mask numbers. Alright, as per usual with this brand, which I think are just trumpeter offshoot or something, but they pack their kits nicely, protect the parts, so that was protecting that. So don't worry about that because they're two halves, so you got your exhaust. I'll take photos as per usual. I'm just grabbing the bags in order as they're stacked. your wheels, which are 2 halves. So top up the front over the engine section in front of the pilot, the fuselage, and you got your fuselage. Now is that, I couldn't tell you about the stitching, whether that looks right or is it overscaled or what, but at least there's some sort of effect going on there, because in this scale you really need something. Okay, so you get the interior ribbing framework. Obviously this isn't going to be like a Wingnut Wings kit, and it's not the price of one of them either, so you get what you pay for. And Wingnut Wings aren't around anymore, but I see plenty of them for sale, going for stupid money. The guns are probably a bit bland, but gas patch models do 1/24 scale resin guns. I think I looked up for this, and harnesses. That would be about the only upgrade needed, I think, because you got the rigging already. So I just have to look up which particular guns this aircraft use. It's a fair old. Well, we got about, you're looking about 34 centimetre wingspan, thereabout. And that's it. It doesn't look too bad. I'd like to thank the series Dogfights for this purchase. So watch that. I will on one airplane. Alright, I'm going to take some photos now. Thanks for watching.